So the first thing we are going to, the first program that we are going to do is arithmetic operations. Okay, so we already have an idea on this arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, and here we have one more feature in Python. Normally if we use division, what we are going to get, we are going to get the result with decimals. Okay, this is nothing but float division. If we only want the integer part without decimal part, we have one more operator called integer division, means with a double slash. Okay, remaining addition, subtraction, multiplication same. For division we have two. One is float division. This single, if there is single one, we are going to call that as float division, and if there are two slashes, then we are going to call that as the integer division. Okay, so now we can check that with examples, and I'm going to take two user input. Just a second, guys. Yeah, sorry. Okay, still now we saw like static data like a is equals to 5 or b is equals to 7, like that. But now we are going to do how we can take the input from user, means input from console. Okay, for that we have one inbuilt function called input. Okay, then one more input I want. So first enter first number, enter second number. So this content is for our understanding. Okay, enter first number and enter second number. Okay, so here what we are going to do, you can pass the input from console. We can dynamically change the data. First time I can give 5, and if I run the program again, I can change the data. Okay, this is a way how we can take user input. But what the thing, we have this input function, right? That in this input function, by default it's going to take a string only. But to perform arithmetic operations, I want integers. So yesterday we discussed the type conversion. In that, to convert the string data to int, we have one inbuilt function called int. So just I'm converting that to int here. Okay, int. Okay, so what I'm doing, first I'm taking the user input. By default this input method going to take as a string, so that I'm going to convert to integer, because I want to perform arithmetic operations on integers, not on strings. Okay, first what I need to do, print a plus, okay, this is addition, right? So if you want to add that, comma. So normally in print statement, if we want to concat, we can use comma. Okay, then subtraction. That is nothing but a minus b. Then mul. Nothing but multiplication. What is the operation here? We are going to use star. Okay. Then one is float division. So once we see the output, we can understand what's the difference between float division and integer division. Print integer division. మా రికార్డింగ్ ఉంది మాది, నేను ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేది కూడా రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. This is nothing but integers here. So just now we can check what is the flow here. So first what I'm doing here, first I'm taking two inputs. One is first number, one is second number. So it's asking enter first number. So this data we actually gave here. So for our understanding, okay, here I need to give some value. Okay, I will give 5. If I give enter, it will ask me for second number. I will give 3. If I enter, you are getting all the print statement. So addition 5 plus 3, 8. Subtraction 5 minus 3, 2. Multiplication 5 star 3. What is that? 15. And here see, check this float division. What I did here, first I divided 5 with 3. So if I use only single slash, that is nothing but float division, it's going to give you the decimal. If you don't want the decimal and if you only want the integer part, you can go with integer division, that is double slash. So one more important question, what is the difference between float division and integer division operators? Okay, this is one interview question. Okay, so this is one program. So what we did one program on arithmetic operations. And one more thing we have, if you want to calculate the power, okay, so what you can do, print. For power, we have one arithmetic operation called double star. A double star B means, this means A power B. We have like 2 power 3, 4 power 5 like that, right? So A double star B means A power B. B double star A means B power A. See, check. I will just do. See, power 4. 2 power 2 square means 4, right? 2 power 2 means 4. So this is one operator. Power to calculate the power. Okay, is it clear, guys? Like how to take user input and how we can perform arithmetic operations. Okay, and then we already discussed like how to print numbers from one range to some other range. So today we are going to discuss that as well here. So same, we can take two user inputs. One is for start index, one is for end index. So what I'm going to do here for I in range. So here we have range, right? What is the main purpose of range? It's going to give a sequence of elements, like list of elements. Okay, so that we are going to iterate. So I will tell how the logic will work here. A comma B, print I. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I will tell you, I will explain you the flow step by step. I want 1 to 10. Okay, so first you need to understand. So what I want actually, I want to print from 1 to 10, means I want to print 10 as well. But what happened here, it printed up to 9 only. So I will tell what's the reason. In Python, okay, so not only range, any other functions as well, they won't include the end index, means they won't include the end value. So what is the end value here? 10. So it won't take 10, it take up to 9 only. If you want to print 10 as well, you need to add 1 here. Okay, just observe the difference. Just- So if I give 10, now you can see 10 also printed here. Means here what I did, added plus 1 to 10. Means down at that time end index is 11. So how up to which number the iteration going to stop? Up to 10th number. So it will print 10 and come out from the loop. So the range function won't include the index, last end index. Okay, so the range is going to take totally 3 parameters. I will explain you the 3 parameters in further classes, but just here you remember, okay, A is start index and B is end index. If you want that end index as well, you need to add +1 to that. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, Mansa.
There is some lag in your voice, Sirisha. Maybe some internet issue or anything else, don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to print up to 100. So you can see 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Okay. Okay. And for example, if I want to sum from like how to say, here I took one range, right? If I want to sum all the numbers in that range, how we can do? First, what we need to do is we need to take one extra variable called zero sum, and we need to assign 0 to that. And what else we can do here? Sum equals to sum plus I, and out of loop you need to just print sum. Let's see what it is. See, I got the sum as 55. Okay, this is one more way. And here just I will tell you the flow. So what I did here, for I in range a comma b plus 1. What is the value of a? 1. And what is the value of b? 10. And what I have plus 1 I added here. So in range we have two values. One is 1 and then 11. Okay. So range here it's going to give you list of values. Okay. Something like this. You can consider 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9. Okay, like this, it's going to give whenever you are going to use range. Okay. And when I started looping here, first it's going to take 1. Okay. So in first time, the value of I is 1. Okay, if you print that, you can print, or else what I'm doing here, I'm adding sum plus that value I and then assigning to this variable. Okay, first what is the value of sum? 0. And then what is the value of I? 1. Okay, then 0 plus 1 equals to 1, and that 1 value we are going to assign to sum. Now sum value is 1. Okay, and then in second loop the value of I will become 2. Okay, because first time the value is 1, and then second time the value is 2. Now what is the value of sum? 1. And what is the value in I? 2. Okay, 1 plus 2, 3. So I am going to assign that to sum. So like this it's going to work. So each time the like I value is going to increase. Like first time 1, next time 2, next time 3, next time 4, next time 5, up to last index it's going to take I value. Okay, automatically it's going to increment by
Okay.
1. Okay, automatically it's going to increment 1 if you use range. See, the list of values is nothing but I told you that is a range. So see, first time 1, 2, 3 means by default it took 1 as increment. Okay, is it clear, guys? How we can do? How we can generate a range of numbers, and how we can perform
Yes.
arithmetic operators. And these are some basic programs. And do I need to explain the multiplication table again? Or you the guys have any idea on that? Yes, please respond. Okay, and just I will just tell one example on strings, and so that I will close the session. Okay, I'm going to take one string that is nothing but user input, or now I will take that as static. Hi. So I'm doing with the spaces. Good morning. Okay, now what I want to do is just I want to split this string. Okay, what I want to do, I want to split this string based on space. See, because I have one space between each word in the string. What I'm going to do is for I in s dot split. And here see, I didn't pass any delimiter here. Okay, means by default it's going to take a space and it will print. See, hi, good morning. Now they are separated strings, not the same string. They are separated. So what we did here, we are just split the string. So based on space, if I give comma, so here we need to specify in split. Okay, based on comma I want means in single quotes you need to specify comma. See, same out. Okay, so this I just explained how we can split a string. This is one way. Okay, so once we enter into the
Okay.
actual concepts, so that there are a number of built-in functions for the strings, and we need to discuss some data structures, everything we can discuss there. Just I explain some way. So here just in a split we need to specify the delimiter. If you won't specify the delimiter, it's going to take that as how to say space. By default that will be space. Based on space it's going to split. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, and they are these are some basic programs, guys. So actually Vinod just told me to give some basic demo on this program, and he told me to close the session. And from tomorrow for paid students, so we are going to continue the actual classes.